Welkom terug bij Maggie en veel meer. Welkom terug bij een video van Hogwarts Legacy. Dus Miss Pepijn, we kunnen die eerst verkopen. Oh, dat wordt beter. Dat is alle twee nog beter, maar dan kunnen we deze kopen.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Ja, wacht, dan wil je eerst dit kopen.
You have a good head for business,
Dit.
haven't you?
Dit. Dit. En dit, ja, want dat kan ik nog van doen.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Nou, dit.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Ja, dat is alles.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
En dan kunnen we terug naar Hogwarts. Naar de room of requirement. Ik heb verkeerde gekocht, hè. Toch niet in dit kap. En waar vinden we dat dan? Dan weet ik nog niet wat ik moet vinden. Maar, nee, wacht. Dat heb ik direct. Allee, kom. Ja, maar ik kan niet direct enemies tegenkomen hier. En dan gaan we vliegen. We gaan terug vliegen. Yay. Dan kan ik dan misschien wel. Hier is een enemy teken. Oh, hier zijn nog papillons. Wee. Oh nee, ik raak er niet aan. Aap. Ja, en ja. Ja, oké. Misschien moet ik volgende keer sparen. Ik weet ook niet waar dat in Dokkie weet is. Voor betere bezemstil. Wat is deze? Wow! Dat is een versnelling. Maar dat is niet gewoon om dit te pakken met een versnelling.
There we go.
Wow, dat is weer weg. Daar heb ik versnellingen bij nodig. Wow, die loopt lekker weer. Dit is niet leuk. Nee, ik moet niet naar beneden, hè. Ik moet naar boven. Hier zijn ballonnen. Allee. Altijd wel wel winst. Ik wil nu sneller vliegen. Kijk, zie dat komt er van dat sneller vliegen.
That's it.
Ik kan weer vertellen, maar ik zie niet dat hier van die waar breng je naar mij naartoe? Aha, nou is mijn kist. Dankjewel. Jongen.
Welcome Welcome
dan,
back.
ja,
Have you
ik heb
finished reporting back, Professor? Assignment's all finished. Well done.
meneer met een bril letten.
Shows good discipline.
Dat is
Wisdom
verbeterd
is a
vechten.
golden snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match.
Maar we gaan geen Quidditch met spelen.
Precise, deliberate movements.
Beetje rare spreuk dan normaal te zijn. Hey, oei. Mooi. Oké.
Very good. I recommend practicing. That's it. Keep it up.
Ah, dat kan wel helpen bij boeken, ja. Kom er nu mee.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
Maar deze man schattig.
Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take
And
some
that
time to
went.
review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy.
yeah.
Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Ik denk het
Miss
niet.
Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald.
Lijkt
Just
het niet
keep an eye
kat.
for his tongue.
Oké.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Dan moet ik dat ook. Ah, laatste jongen. Of
That's
meisje.
lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Tuurlijk, voor mij. Hier is wat eten. Pak het dan.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
Pak het dan.
I
Pak het
think we
dan.
can
Pak het dan.
safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good
Ja,
news.
maar
He seems
yeah.
very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them.
moeten we er
Miss
niet.
Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
En wat zijn de niezels?
Oh,
Dat is helemaal
couple
een
of
kat.
Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Ja. Pas op. Doe het dan eens nu.
Stupid thing. Oh,
Niet alsnog aantrekken.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Je bent een bril van.
Let's go.
Vamos.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you.
Wacht, hè.
Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
En ondertussen ook nog maar eten geven.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As
En
do
dan kan
I.
ondertussen ook nog eten, ja.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Ja, ik was even aan het eten geven, hè. Dat had die vraag.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Papa.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead
Ja,
beasts.
dan moet jij dat maar zijn. Ja.
Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years.
Ik denk dat we dan
Be
ondertussen
on the
wel zijn met
lookout
alles
for my
op
owl.
hebben verslagen.
Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
In mijn eigen vrije tijd. En dan zo weinig.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Oh man. Hé jongens. Nog een kleintje nog. Joehoe. Jij kunt eten krijgen. Je hebt eten. Eten voor u. Allee. En eten voor Minnie. Oh. Jij hebt nog geen eten en nog geen aandacht gehad. Voilà, die zijn ook allemaal lager, jongen. Kan ik hier binnen? Nee. Ça va. Oh, ik moet nog een Poppy. Poppy, waar ben je? Pop, pop.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't
Okay.
stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Oei oei.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
Het is toch geen roze?
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Ja,
Really?
dan mee.
Well,
Geen grote
thank
spinnen.
you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Oh, we moeten dan naar.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Kan ik dan niet.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Ook geen hypogreef, hè, want dat is toch nog niet speciaal in kometerij, hè? Ja, ja. Het is rennen. Yay. Dan moet ik zo'n buiging maken, hè?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Hallo.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the
Een
proper courtesy
diepe buiging.
before you approach them.
Wow, yep. Heel diep. En dan, als alles goed is, dan buig je terug. Yep. En dan mag je hem aaien.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Oh my, ja, en dat eet ook rap.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will.
Met zo'n
I should be
polsvliegen.
going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio.
Hier heb ik nog een... Oh, we zitten hier in de keuken.
It's a
Eindelijk
welcome treat.
eten.
Delicious.
Oh wauw, wat is dit?
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Revelio.
Ja, er is een haas. Helpen. Wie had hier aan de slag zijn? Denken. Maar waar is er net gaan nog?
Revelio.
En je bent druivenstap op het maken. Ja, we hebben
Here's a
al
welcome treat. Delicious.
Hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First,
dat is een,
please allow me to apologize if I seemed a
verzorger.
bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Waar heb je mijn help voor mij
Do you
nodig?
see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Oké. Ja.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see,
Yeah,
that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This
Ah
one
ja,
took the
zo'n
form
ja.
of a
Ja, wat noemt dat nu weer
demiguise.
in het Vlaams?
A demiguise.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Kan hij niet beter...
Those statues are demiguises. The
Misschien?
moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Oké.
Why me?
Die kunnen
A
het
couple
alleen
of
maar
reasons, frankly.
laten verdwijnen
First,
in de
your
nacht.
daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them.
Hij is bang van die...
I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you.
Maar je... Ja.
First, you know how to
Je heet
cast a
op Moon.
disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing.
Prefect, dat zijn die mensen die uit zo honger... Allee,
Thank you.
alles moeten leiden. We kunnen deuren openen. Bedankt voor het kijken naar deze video. Vond je de video leuk? Vergeet dan zeker niet te liken, te abonneren en een reactie achter te laten. Tot de volgende keer!